Everybody has stories to tell full of intense emotions.
I'm realizing how adaptable and how strong everyone is in the face of adversity.
The story really goes back to January. A couple of faculty members in the College of Pharmacy, Philip Buchholz and Carolyn Bannister, were having a conversation with Helmut Albrecht from the School of Medicine about should the pandemic hit the United States, we were going to have a difficult time.
We didn't have the equipment that is necessary to process the test with the nasopharyngeal swab.
You must use a blocked swab. You've got to use this certain viral transport media to put it in, and these things are now out of supply.
They talked about the transmission of the virus. Now sure, it does happen through touch, but they recognize the primary route of transmission is through one's breath.
It made sense to us that it would be coming up through the saliva. Phil Buchholz has really led the charge on finding a creative way in which to address this problem.
He started hearing reports of individuals doing similar work at Yale University, began collaborating with them.
Senior leadership wanted to have medically actionable testing. We got the CLIA lab established, and it became a university-wide effort so that we could then test everybody. We had a plan in place to identify them and then quarantine people based on the results. And it worked like a charm because the numbers, they shot up and boom, they went down to almost nothing partway through the semester. It was absolutely dramatic.
We were able to move into a new space in November of 2020, which allowed us to be able to do a higher throughput of testing.
Every day, like when I come in, I'll do like a normal shift and I'll scan like 700 samples, testing 700 people for COVID.
Each one of those samples is an actual student. Each sample has a story.
Students played a huge role in this. This is not part of their normal job, but everybody said, we'll pour all of our efforts to try to get this to work.
A bunch of my friends, they kind of like have the idea that the test like doesn't really work, but I can say like actually working in the lab, the saliva test is a very accurate test. When you get positive, like you're positive.
Right now there's a lot of, fake science, fake news, fake everything, but we're part of this community. So I hope that we can build more trust among people and contribute to a safer environment for everyone.
As the flagship, we must serve South Carolina. We should afford this to other institutes of higher learning.
It's great to be able to tangibly help your community.
We're going to win. Science is going to win. And the human spirit is going to come back together and build society and build trust again. I'm very proud of the University of South Carolina.